Hey, my name is PolishLynx and welcome to another episode. Fifth one of the Paranormal Teens. We have to choose if we are going to listen to Greg and Zalia, if we are going to interrupt them, or we can talk to Mike and also talk to Jose. Honestly, I don't think I can get any information of the Mike or Jose. Greg and Zalia, something might be going on there. You know what? I'm gonna listen to them. Voodoo does have some spooky attachments to it.
Do you have a ground theory about it?
I just think it's interesting the type of people Voodoo appeals to.
Explain.
From a psychological standpoint, there is a power play involved with Voodoo. Generally people from a lower socioeconomic background. In the case of witch doctors and all that, people that have considerable community sway, but not really that much money or social standing. See?
If it is demonic, that would just mean that the demons are telling people they know will buy it to achieve their purposes.
Or it could be attached to a mental illness.
Is that really what you believe? What about the way that voodoo affects other people?
Confirmation bias.
Cap out.
Possibly. There can be a lot of theories. When it's dealing with the supernatural, how can we test them?
It's all based on worldview, how you're going to interpret data.
There is no tabula rasa, Greg. No.
Everyone has some preconceived ideas before approaching anything. Right or wrong, nobody's unbiased.
Then there is no way of telling right from wrong.
I see telling right from wrong as a spiritual condition.
And I believe that truth is something quantifiable that can be found.
With the right spiritual condition, yes.
No, that's something non-quantifiable.
Maybe it could be with the right spiritual condition.
You're one of those only types who are never wrong, aren't you? Zalia laughed.
No, I'm really not.
Yes, she's annoying as hell.
I just have really strong convictions.
Total understatement there. So now we get to the scavenger hunt portion of this location. As I've said before, your objective is to find a cursed object. After you find one, bring it to the graveyard. Check them up, we gave you earlier to go there. Everyone gets these dowsing or divining rods courtesy of Voodoo you. May they help you on your journey. And may the force be with us?
Not funny.
Can I use my pendulum instead? You can use whatever it is at your disposal. You may start now. I hope you're all ready with your partners. Wait, what? By the time I joined everybody, it was too late. I was in doubts. Greg paired himself with Sissy, Mike with Tina, and Jose with Zali. Only I was left. Honestly, it would probably be the wisest to go with Mike and Tina. Right? Or maybe... Okay. No. Okay, because she probably won't be trying to help at all. Let's go... Sissy and Greg, whatever. I was glad to pick Greg and Sissy because I was still very concerned about how Sissy was doing. I suspect that Greg picked Sissy for the same reason. You okay? Bingo.
I'm fine.
Look, I get it, Sissy, before my brother.
I'm not your brother. You can't say brother, Greg.
I'm not trying to save everybody. Ouch, I felt bad for Greg. That was harsh. But I didn't know what was going on with Sissy. Maybe it was just added pressure from being in front of the camera. How about we start moving? And stop talking about things that nobody needs to talk about now. That's not what's important. Come on, Greg, man. I'm trying to help you here.
Yes, it is.
Got a sideways decision on this one, let's just finish the trend. He could talk all he wanted about feelings and such later on, although it didn't seem like Sis was willing. We look at the crowded map we're given. We need to go to the antique store. It will be good. Sissy should probably be able to get a read on something.
Yeah, I'm sure I could.
She didn't sound sure, but I wasn't going to point it out. When we got there, it was kind of awkward. There was still that tension between Sissy and Greg, and I really didn't want to be the middleman. So I had to do something to move it along. Alright, start diving. Let's pick something. Okay, but you should make the final choice. Me? Yeah, you've got a level higher than you, plus you've probably done this before. Was there something about me that made me look like I scored antique stores on a regular basis? Sure, why not? But as long as Greg wasn't going to psychoanalyze Sissy during the challenge, I guess I'd bear the burden. Oh yeah. See that cupboard over there? But you've got to lock yourself inside in order to find out that it's really cursed. You first. Fine, I'll just pick something. Oh, I'm supposed to pick actually. Here. Alright, what might be cursed? I don't know what is in here even. Coins. A freaking belt. Jar. Vase. Egyptian vase. Or, okay, I think this. Of course, that was the best choice. The human psyche is really fascinating. Okay. I mean, why we choose different objects? What if instead it's more of a psychological study about voodoo?
I wouldn't like that.
I wouldn't? Personally, I'd be a bit relieved. I guess anything is better than Tina coming and putting hers on us, right? Well, I'd just be interested to find out what everyone picked. What it could possibly say about them. Are you analyzing what my choice says about me? You're pretty much an open book, Brad. But it is interesting. Should I be offended at that? Or freaked out that he was overanalyzing my choices? Maybe diagnosing me with something. No thanks. Yeah, it's cool. You're cool. Let's get going. We arrived at the top. It was time to go down there and face up to whatever was waiting for us there. No matter what it was. Which, knowing the producers, was probably nothing more than marked in a tutu or something. Sissy went ahead, her pendulum swinging in front of her. It smells really musty down here. Yeah, I don't think Reese likes it. Reese was bursting about something, I didn't know what. Easy boy. Reese wasn't the only one that was bristling. Sissy stopped dead in front of me. Sissy? Get out! What? She turned to us, hissing with a very low voice that seemed to be struggling to gain control of itself. Get! Leave! Now! What? They want me. Leave and you won't get hurt. Cersei, I don't quite get... There came a tormented shriek out of Sissy. Unnatural. There was a high-pitched buzzing in my ear. Actually, it sounded too shrilly to even be a pitch. This was dog-level stuff. I held Reese tighter, but he was fighting against me. Reese! The pain was bad. Was my eardrum bleeding? Reese! My grip loosened and Reese took off. But the strangest thing was that it felt like the sound originated inside me instead of outside. Curse or not, there was something else taking over. I could feel its presence. Reese let out a whimper and pulled free of my hand that was holding me back, running to the exit. Reese! I was frozen to the spot, too scared to move. Sissy looked at us over under hooded eyes. It was too dark to see her face clearly, but I knew something was happening. I felt scared, even with Greg down here to protect me. Now that was gay. Sissy! She was heaving now. Let's get out of here! It was like a bucket of ice had been poured down my back. Pure evil. This is the first time I'd experienced anything like this. It was like an animal had possessed Sissy. She turned on us, baring her teeth. And then she pounced on him. Greg! With supernatural strength, she slammed him up against the wall. Strength that was not her own. I could see a glint of blood out of her corner of my eye. I've been following you. Just wait and destroy you. Your brother was asking for it. He invited us in. Greg looked terrified. How do you know about that?
Even now you still don't believe? But we don't need you to believe. You are a vile creature, Gregory Sandys. Tonight your blood will be on our hands.
Okay, I had to do something. Sissy, she was going to do something.
Your brother cried when he made him do it. You made sure it was very painful for him. It would be painful for her too, foolish. Having your throat ripped out by the girl you wanted to save. The girl that already belonged to us. The shock you're going through. We orchestrated this whole thing, Paranormal Teens bringing you together. You all called up on us without even asking. You are responsible for her. Her blood is in your hands too.
They weren't just talking to Greg. Whoever they were talking to me too. Zali had warned us a couple of times. Was everything she said really true? Is that what these were? Demons?
Goodbye, Gregory.
I had to act fast. I was still rooted to this spot. My head was spinning. Tackle Sissy. Throw something at her. Cry out to Jesus. So are we going to, I think I'm going to activate the hero mode. Activate the less hero mode. Search for the power of believing in the one sitting almost at the highest position. I mean, it worked previously, right? Let's do it. I closed my eyes. There was nothing I could do. Zali had to be right. I was seeing this with my own eyes. Every hair on my skin was raised. It was pure evil, and the only way to counter pure evil was with pure good. Jesus. Jesus. It came out as a whisper. Jesus, we need you. Sissy needs you. Protect her. Save Greg. Please, Jesus. All I saw was a flash of white. And then a figure slumped to the ground. Sissy? Greg was wheezing. He was alive. Greg? My eyes were still adjusting. We've got to get Sissy out of here. Greg nodded, too in shock to say anything. I didn't blame him. We both moved toward the body slumped on the ground. Is she breathing? I feared the worst for a moment, but then peace overtook me. I remembered who I'd cried out to, and I felt a strange sense of peace come over me. She is. I confirmed before Greg was the one checking. You're right. He didn't ask me how I knew. Help me get her up. We don't know if those things will return when she wakes up again. They won't. What? This time he was looking at me strangely. I asked for extra reinforcements. Who can possibly stand up against those things? The living God. I almost thought Greg was going to say no, you too. Especially after Zani and her constant tirades about God. But Greg just smiled. Good call. Sissy started to come to. You saved me. No, I didn't. I had to be honest. It was me. I just didn't know what it was. Epilogue. So after all that, we packed up the RV and headed off to the next location. After that, nothing was the same. The show aired, we became minor celebrities until the next fund hit. And I still had my trusty dog with me all the while. Discovering a real, manifold evil in our midst has changed everything. There needs to be an answer for that. It all needs to be explained. There are certain implications that are impossible to ignore. I don't even know anymore. I'm leaning where the evidence takes me, and it's taking me right to God. Not where I expected to find myself. The existence of evil really isn't explainable without good being a real tangible thing. Something that must come from an all good, maximally great being. And anything is counter to that being is what is called evil. Not created by God, but resulting from free will. Some paradoxes are real. At least I'd made a best friend out of this whole ordeal. And one that didn't think I'd gone nuts either. Greg was in college working on his psych degree. It was legal to have the reunion special to finally catch up. When in person, we often chat online. I already clicked with Greg, even if I didn't get all the site told yet. Hey, bud. Oh, Scotch time! Big man on campus yet? The guys won't leave me alone. I wasn't seeing the problem. You want them too? Yeah. Suck it up, buddy. Suck it up. And any new cases on the go? Yep, constantly. The exposure was good for me. I think we should band together, create Paranormal Teens investigations, take this show on the road again. But when break time, I'm pretty swamped for now. Yeah, of course. When Greg suggested something, I didn't normally say no. That's how it goes when you have an awesomely cool best friend. And you're the lame, short guy who gets to hang around him. Greg wasn't anything like I originally expected for. He was just an all-around great guy, well-balanced. He threw an arm around me. What? So it's a plan then. We're going to do it? Yeah? What are you talking about? It's a plan? What exactly was he talking about? Special thanks to everyone who made this possible. Something. I didn't manage to read that whole. Alright. It was linking like that previously as well? I don't remember. Anywho, that was Paranormal Teens. Hope you enjoyed. See you in some other game, I guess, tomorrow. Hopefully. Bye bye.